just another day, just another reason to be super excited to be an investor in Tesla. I'm going to drop a bombshell today on the future, what we can expect from Tesla. This stuff is so exciting. So really quick, if we look at their financial summary for 2021 here, you saw they brought in $47 billion in automotive revenue, on which they made a 30% profit margin just about. And if we add it up really quick, they sold about 940,000 cars in 2021. And that gets you about an average sale price of $50,000 a car. And if we compare the different Tesla models, you know, we're talking 50,000 would be a very conservative base price moving forward. Here's a list of many of their different vehicles, and these are just the base prices, but when you add in the extras like paint changes, interior upgrades, and full self-driving capability, it can add anywhere from $2,000 to $19,000 onto the final cost. So moving forward, $50,000 average Tesla vehicle sale price. I'm going to use that number just because it is super conservative. The reality is it's probably going to be higher. All right, so under this year, Tesla sold just under 1 million vehicles and they brought in $47 billion in revenue, 30% profit margins. So let's just project out a few years and let's see what we come up with here. So Tesla's mission for 2030, in their report, it is to sell 20 million vehicles a year by 2030. So let's play this super conservatively. I'm going to say in 2030, maybe they only sell 10 million vehicles. Again, I think that they're just going to start ramping up these factories, adding new ones, and get to a way higher number. But again, just to be super conservative and show you guys the possibilities, let's take a look at those numbers. So if they sold 10 million vehicles at $50,000 a car, they would bring in $500 billion in revenue. $500 billion. That is more revenue than Apple brings in. And if we put a 30% profit margin on that, we're talking around $160 billion in automotive gross profit. This does not take into account full self-driving. This does not take into account the energy business, which are two segments that I think one day will bring in more revenue than the automotive business. But just on that alone, let's just say by 2030, they're selling 10 million cars, which gives them maybe around 8% of the total annual vehicle sales, which are somewhere around 70 million. I think they'll have a way higher number than that. But in a worst case scenario, they only sell 10 million, only 10 million vehicles. They can bring in $500 billion of revenue, $150 billion of automotive gross profit. Compare that to a company like Apple here. In the past 12 months, let's say for 2021, they brought in around $380 billion of revenue, and they have a very good gross profit margin as well, around 30%, $162 billion. But, so you might say, well, by 2030, Apple will be bringing in even more revenue too. That's true. But Apple is a business that is in a mature phase. It is not going to be able to grow as fast as Tesla. And this is why Tesla, mark my words, will become the biggest company in the world. Also, guys, very excited. I've been doing some collaborating with Tim from Oracle Investments. Check out our interview. I'll link that in the pinned comment below. But we're planning to start doing some live streams or at least a weekly video. So let me know what day works best for you guys. We're thinking probably Sundays, afternoon or night would maybe be best. Let me know if you have any questions for us, stuff you want us to talk about in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. This is Vinny from the Investment Club, and I'll see you next time.